Have you ever been at a point where nothing seems to work, where every effort feels like it's falling apart? I've been there. My business was failing. My clients weren't paying. My bills were piling up. I remember staring at the ceiling one night, thinking, God, what do I do now? And then something simple yet powerful happened. A still, quiet voice said to me, read the story of the 4 lepers. Welcome back to The Real Reinvention, where we talk about transformation, faith, and finding strength through life's toughest moments. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because today's story might just change how you feel, how you see your challenges forever. About 8 years ago, I was running a small contracting business. Things started well, contacts were coming in, life seems to be moving forward. But slowly, things began to crumble. Clients stopped paying, jobs got delayed. I was stuck, no money coming in, bills everywhere, and pressure mounting from every side. It felt like my world was closing in, and at that point, I knew I had 2 choices: to give up or to look up. As a believer, I decided to pray, and in that moment of prayer, the Holy Spirit impressed one story on my heart, the story of the 4 lepers outside the gates of Samaria. That story spoke to me in a way I had never seen before. Samaria was in a severe famine. The people were starving. Outside the city walls sat 4 lepers, outcasts, forgotten, with no hope in sight. They said to one another, if we stay here, we will die. If we go into the city, we will die. But if we go to the Syrian camp, maybe they'll spare us, and if they kill us, we die anyway. So they decided to move. And when they reached the Syrian camp, the impossible had happened. To their surprise, the camp was empty. Food everywhere, silver, gold, clothes, shelter. What looked like their end became their beginning. That was my first lesson. You must decide based on insight. The lepers looked at their situation logically and spiritually. They understood that staying where they were meant death, but moving gave them a chance at life. Insight gives birth to direction. Many of us remain stuck because we don't stop to analyze our situation. We panic, we freeze. But then when you pause, pray, and think, clarity begins to emerge. I asked myself, what are my options? What's still within my control? That simple question became the foundation of my reinvention. The second lesson I learned was this: insight without action changes nothing. The lepers didn't just talk, they moved. Faith isn't waiting for everything to line up perfectly. Faith is taking the first step when you can't even say the second. For me, that meant back to school. I had an initiative at the time, but I knew it was time to move forward. I researched, I made calls, I applied, and I got into a program to earn my degree. And when I went back, I gave it everything. I showed up early. I submitted assignments on time. I studied harder than anyone. And when graduation came, I walked out as the best student in my class. That singular result I have created another opportunity that I never imagined for me, and that changed my life. That's what happens when faith meets action. Here is the third lesson. There's always a power beyond you that moves when you move. The lepers didn't know that as they walked, God was already working behind the scenes. When I took my first step toward reinvention, doors began to open. People I hadn't met before started helping me. Providence, or what I call divine assistance, began aligning everything I needed. And that's something I want you to remember. Heaven moves when you move. Whatever you're facing right now, a failing business, a relationship that is falling apart, a career that feels stuck, I want you to stop and reflect. Ask yourself, Where am I right now? What are my strengths and weaknesses? What opportunities lie before me? What action can I take today? Analyze your situation. Decide with clarity. Then take first bold step, because the miracle isn't in the waiting, it is in the doing. Providence, the universe, whatever you call it, responds to movement. If you want change, you must move towards it. Every reinvention begins with a decision. The lepers decided. They moved, and abundance met them halfway. I decided, I moved, and Providence opened doors I could never have imagined, and now it's your turn. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Stop letting fear freeze your destiny. Decide, move, trust. Because everything you are praying for, your breakthrough, your healing, your opportunity is waiting on the other side of action. So take that step today. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Real Reinvention. I am Wole Olafatokun, reminding you that every setback can become your setup if you choose to move. See you in the next episode. Bye.